Hey there, CJ Math students. Welcome to Math Test number 73A. Solve systems of equations with substitution. So you can imagine you got this board game that allows players to trade in like cards and money for a house, or houses and cars and money for a hotel. And basically, when you solve a system of equations, if you figure out what one of these things means, you can figure out what the other one means. And that's exactly what you're going to practice today. So we're going to practice the substitution method, where you're going to solve for either x or y, plug that into the second equation, get what x or y equals, and then plug it back into either equation to get what y equals. So the first type of example is when you have something already solved for y. So you'll notice in this equation, I already have y equals. So now I'm going to plug into this second equation. 4x minus, I know what y is. Y is equal to negative 7x minus 8. So parentheses, negative 7x minus 8 equals negative 3. I plugged in for y. Everything that was right here plugged in for y. And we got to do some distribution on the bottom because there's a minus sign on the outside of that parentheses. So 4x is equal to a positive 7x plus 8 to negative 3. All right, we've got 11x plus 8 equals a negative 3. We got our old friend, a two-step equation, right? So we add negative 8 to both sides. We get 11x is equal to negative 11, and we end up by dividing by 11. So in this case, x is equal to negative 1. Great, so I've solved for x. Now you need to solve for y. It doesn't matter which equation you plug into, just solve for it. I'm just going to pick the first one. So y is equal to negative 7x minus 8. You know what x is, right? X is equal to negative 1. So y is equal to negative 7 parentheses negative 1 minus 8. Y is equal to 7 minus 8. Y is equal to negative 1. 7 minus 8 is negative 1. So our solution here is negative 1 comma negative 1, all because I plugged in. So C. Let's try another one, number 3. 9x minus 3y equals negative 6. 3x plus y equals 7. Again, it doesn't matter which one you start with. I'm going to start with this one because it looks like it would be easier just to transfer the x over, and then I have a y equals equation, right? So I need to start by moving 3x to the other side. And now I have a y equals 3x plus 7 equation, right? So now it's possible to take this y equals 3x minus 7 equation and plug into the first one, right? So I get 9x minus 3y, but y is 3x plus 7, so parentheses 3x plus 7. So basically, again, whenever I saw y, I was replacing it with what I thought y equaled, is equal to negative 6. It's important to copy that equation perfectly. So now I'm distributing a negative 3 to both sides. Sorry, both terms inside. So negative x minus 9x minus 21 is equal to negative 6. Okay, well, negative x minus 9x, well, that's 0. So I'm left over with negative 21 equals negative 6. That's a not true statement, not true. So you're going to have no solution in a problem like that. You don't even need to solve for y. So a reminder, this would look like two parallel lines with the same slope that would go on and never touch. All right, let's do one more. This one right here, it looks like it's easier to solve for x to start off, right? So if I just move 6y to the other side, plus 6y, now I get x is equal to 6y plus 0, or just 6y, right? So now let's plug into this first one, all right? So 2x, but I know what x equals. X is equal to 6y. So 2 parentheses 6y minus 4y equals 8. Again, remember this time I'm solving for y. So I get 12y minus 4y is equal to 8. 12 minus 4y is 8y is equal to 8. And now I just divide by 8 on both sides. So y is equal to 1. All right, so I've got y is equal to 1. Now plug into either equation to get x. Let's just use the first equation here. So 2x minus 4y equals 8. And I know what y is this time. 2x minus 4 times 1 equals 8. Because remember, we solved for y down there. 2x minus 4 equals 8. Our friend a two-step equation. Let's add 4 to both sides. So we got 2x equals 12, and then obviously divide by 2. So x is equal to 6. So again, we got to make sure we have them in correct order. It's always x comma y. Our solution is 6 comma 1. So A. All right, I'm going to pause the video. You've got the rest.